How's it going, everybody? Well, welcome back to the channel. This is Rico's Aquariums, and this is Aquarium Talk and everything in between. Don't know if I leave this one up, but we'll do a talk. Let's see if YouTube actually works. If people are going to get notifications, hopefully. If not, then it is what it is. As well, but it's also kind of late too, so it is a work day, and I'm just now getting in here, so I'm posting something early on Instagram probably later on tonight. But just wanted to pop in and see how everybody's doing. What's up, Scott? How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Hey, Patrick. There we go. Okay. Yo, got the notification. Huh. Let's see how many else got the notification. Yeah, it's been a real busy day, man. Real busy day. So we've been all over. Me and the wife. I had to get some extra toys today. Yeah, I had to go get two extra toys, and yeah, because I know, but make sure me and the family are all right. So I had to go get some extra toys. So I had to go spend a little something. But yeah, we everything cool, man. We just been running around all day. Yeah, buddy was fixing to head to bed, working in the morning. What's up, Port Wood? Oh, West Coast. What's good, my man? What's good? Yes, it was crazy today, man. Today was a crazy day. And then I had to load up my tank. Yeah, I had to load my tank up. So my tank's sitting loaded for this weekend. Yeah, the beast is loaded. Yeah. Beast is loaded. And so I went and got a little heater because it's in my trailer, and I wanted to keep the chill off in there because the tank's been sitting in my garage. So, but just try to keep my baby nice and stuff, Yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see. I don't even know what that is. I'm a fax machine. I don't even know. The wife had to go check that out. Wife is doing good, man. She's all right. They found she got some kidney stones. So, that ain't nothing new. She got a 4 millimeter. I think that was the biggest one. So, she was in some pain, so they had to give her a little bit of medicine. Yeah. Just got the Hannah nitrate kit. Talk about a damn process. Yeah. How's everybody doing, man? How was y'all day today, man? Get anything new for the bike? No, not yet. I haven't did anything for the bike, but no, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting patiently, and I'm still trying to wait on and see what's up with these tanks, man. Because I don't want to be waiting forever, ever. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to figure this out. I know a lot of people, whatever, but handle too much steps though. You know what? I think it's worth it though. Me personally, I mean, I'd rather take the extra steps than try to wait for a sudden change in my solution, or is it the right? I take the extra steps to get a physical number. I mean, I feel people in a rush. The whole thing about this, it's not a rushing game. Saltwater aquarium is not about rushing. It's about patience. So at the end of the day, I get it though. I get it. Uh, Update on my water box delivery. First week of March. Yeah, and that's kind of like, it is what it is. Rico, any tips on switching brands of salt? Okay, he says I have a 90 display and a 30 gallon sump. My plan is to set up the Apex to auto change a gallon a day. Should I consider more or less? Do a gallon a day. I wouldn't do no more than that. I mean, why? A gallon a day? Hey, the difference is between a gallon a day and not like, I mean, I think it's more of a settle. That it's a settle. It's not, 10 gallons a week. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I mean, I know you're not going to do 9 gallons. You're going to round it up 10 gallons. 10 gallons a week. I mean, a gallon a day. I mean, come on, that's great. I feel like that's awesome. Personally, yeah. See, that's another thing. Said I like Hannah checkers since I'm colorblind. That's another thing. There's a lot of people actually colorblind. Uh, Salt, I can't even see that. What's up, Rico? What's going on, bro? Hey, Whiskey Clown. You see it, man. But if you're talking about switching brands, man, do you, man? Like, I mean, you gotta do what's right for your pockets. Pick something that you wanna mess with. All these brands out here. You know what's funny too? There's a lot of different brands, man. There's definitely a lot of different brands of salt, but the one that it's just I don't know. I think it just depends on who's pushing the salt, who's whatever. But salt, people bounce back and forth, man, when it comes to salt. Like it depends on who you watching, you know what I mean, or what somebody you respect got to say about it, it is what it is, man. You just pick whatever you think, work for you within your budget, man. It's easy available to you and all that. So, I mean, that's what how I would look at it. I know you asking me to basically maybe looking for me to put a name on something, but honestly, I ain't putting a name on that, man. Do what's best for you, man. All salts have their problems, man. They all had their ups and downs. The ones that haven't had any ups and downs in quite some time is Instant Ocean, though. So, and Instant Ocean it's just a long time tried and true. You know what I mean? So, some people do it, some people won't because they want all this other extra whatever that's this miracle. But salt, man. You got to do what you got to do for yourself. Nobody can tell you that. I just acquired a bigger setup. Currently have a Nuva 20. I will be adding new sand and dry rock on the new tank. How would you transfer the current livestock? Could it be done all at once, or would it? Could it be done all at once, or would it be better to? What do you mean? I mean, if you transferring everything over, you're not adding, you taking all your rock and everything with it. I mean, the sand, I'd use a little bit of sand out your other system. If you put new sand in and just take the water, transfer all the good water over, and then add water as if you're doing a water change. But your rock, if you transfer all that over, you're good to go, man. I wouldn't really worry too much. Make sure the water's at the same, that same temperature when you mix up for your, like if you're doing a water change to make up the difference. Sand, I would just take a scoop of your sand to seed the new sand. But other than that, if you're transferring everything over, transfer it all at once. I mean, what makes the difference? What would you do if your tank blew out? You would transfer everything all at once anyway, wouldn't you? Because it would be emergency. So at the end of the day, that's what you would do. So why not just do it? Like just transfer it all at once. Now, I mean, here's the thing: if you're using all new live rock, new sand, then you need to cycle that rock, man. You need to cycle the system. Let's see. If it comes to things like nitrate and phosphate testing, I'd be looking at a reef bot because I know it would run the test more consistently than me. You know what needs to happen? I'm not trying to be funny, but the Trident, they need to come out with a bigger Trident, longer Trident, something like that, that's gonna test phosphates and nitrates too. That's one thing I wish they would have done. And I hope if you know what, I need to talk about this. Maybe I should do that. What does Neptune need to do next? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a live stream for that because all these other companies and what they do and can do and whatever. Even these companies, man, they need to get with the program, man. They really do. They need to get with the program. Stop playing, man. Let's do it. They might be already working on it, but I think I'm gonna say something anyway. So maybe they get the message. You know what I mean? Loud and clear. We need things. We need them. But anyway. What else? I am switching to Tropic Mare for the blue box. I'm switching to Tropic Mare from the blue box. Yeah, there. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, Ozzy Dan. Hey, Rico. Been having downtime issues. Checked my ROTDS. It came out at 20. Do you think it could be the cause of my problem? 20 TDS? As many. See, here's the thing with that, man. I can't say that that's whatever because you know what? We use a little prime or something, dechlorinator and stuff. And when I tell people this, see, nobody want to hear this, and that's cool. You don't because you young and you wet behind the ears. But we used tap water back in the day, and we didn't have these problems neither. So a lot of this stuff is like crazy to me, like why things do what they do. You know what I mean? With its die times and all. Like all the stuff that we got now, I didn't have back then. I didn't have it. Anybody that has any kind of history to this can vouch for this. I didn't have it. We didn't have the things that you guys have. So we use tap water. I'm dead serious, man. Yeah. We put a little dechlorinator, man. I mean, it was what it was, man. Yeah. I'm serious. People say, man, no. I'm like, man, yeah. Now, over the years, man, listen, man, exactly. They all think we're crazy. And that goes, for me, that just shows me what type of people that I'm dealing with. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that is, well, damn, I have to face the fact that I'm an old reefer. I'm an old head, and I'm dealing with a bunch of young-minded people that can't grab the concept of no way, you can't do that. I got a guy right here that lives up in Lake Erie. Lives up in Lake Erie. That he has an SPS tank, and he does water changes once in a great blue moon, and he uses tap water. I mean, just saying. Now, does he have Walt Disney's and all this other stuff? No. But does he have acros? Yes. He's an Asian dude too. He's got all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, for real, at the end of the day, we did it. So, and no, I have not heard of coral. I can't say I have or haven't. I don't know. Who is this? Kevin. I got tired of the crap in the bottom of my mixing bin when I was using Instant Ocean. See, but you know what? I never fought. Here's the thing, man. There's other brands that I've seen do some crazy stuff like that too. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all on some real stuff, man. I pumped some of the brown sludge. Yeah, I never had no problem with it. I don't even know what it is and don't care what it is. People make comments like that, like I'm tired of it leaving stuff in my, clean it out then. Clean it out more often. Or clean it out after every water check. Me personally, I honestly didn't care. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. It never hurt my aquariums. I never had any problem with them. I only had a problem when I decided to go outside the box, and switch salts. But other than that, I never had a problem with that. That brown stuff never did. I understand some people just don't want it. They don't want to look at it. They feel a certain type of way about it. And that's cool. I totally get it. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to hit those thumbs up, man. I know we all piling in here and forgetting to hit those. Can you please make sure you guys hit those? I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Acid bacteria. Good evening. What's up, Flash Kid? I just want to see you put up a tank, bro. What, Lord B. Mills? Well, I mean, you'll see it soon enough, man. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff to do. Like I'm doing what I can do, and when it get here. I put it up when I put it up. I still got electrical. I got to a new house. I mean, I just put like $4,000 in a whole house watering softening system, and doing all this other crazy stuff, man. I got stuff to do. Laying floors, doing electrical. I got stuff to do. So as soon as that get here, LBM, hey, you'll see it, man. We got to be patient, man. This whole hobby is nothing but patience anyway. Got to be patient, brother. Got to be patient. That's what I was going to do. Wasn't sure though. Transfer. Been cycling rock for the water box since November. Okay, there you go. What's up, DeHarm? What's going on, my man? Mastertronic looks interesting. The new Mastertronic. I'm gonna have to check that out. J-Dub. Yeah, Mastertronic looks nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, Mastertronic tried it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. Trident V2 out 4 times day mag. Oh, whoa! Hold on, whoa! You telling me that? You telling me this is already? Nah, man, come on, man. Let me see. Do I need to look this up, man? What y'all calling it? What y'all calling the master? Is that what I need to look up? What I'm gonna look at that? I'm gonna look that up at. Let me see. Let me see. Can I put that in Google and look it up? I say you mean the Aquatronic. Is that what the one you're talking about? The Aquatronic? Let's see. Aquatronic. Nah, that's the Aquatronic versus Okay, no. Let me see. Let me see what y'all say, man. Let me give it. He said, hold on. What Flashing say? What Flashing say? He said phosphate 1 time a day. If you talking out and mag are in range, your calcium is fine. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I never clean mine out either. Hold on, man. I'm like behind. I'm like behind on the chat. So if I'm doing new dry rock and place some of the live rock from my current system in my sun. Oh, I mean, if you put put a piece. I mean, I wouldn't put too much of the dry rock in your sump, but if you do it slowly, you'll be fine. You know, I mean, if you're doing a piece, if you're putting all your rock, I mean, I don't know. If you're trying to do all new rock and that rock ain't cycled or anything, and then put your cured rock in the sun, like I don't know, man. That's kind of like if you're taking your rock work and redoing your rock skate with the rock that you've been using with your corals on it or whatever. That's one thing, man. But adding a piece of fresh rock in the sump area and letting it do its thing, slowly but surely. That's one thing. But if you, I to each his own, man. Everything comes with a risk. 2 caps of prime, triple the dose, whatever. Yeah, man. I mean, just saying. TDS will kill nice acros, though. I don't know. I mean, I never tried it, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna use prime and all this other stuff, I mean, you're doing whatever, like you cycled your aquarium, and if you did it with full water, you did the prime, you did everything, and fully cycled your aquarium, what the TDS levels would be, I don't know. If any, it's just one of those things. I didn't try it, so I can't. As far as nice corals. Walt Disney's and stuff didn't even exist. So so I couldn't tell you on that aspect. The Hong Kong reefers use their toilet water. Water quality not the same. And that's the thing. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? When we did it, what they put through the lines and that could have all changed. I mean, we did it back then and didn't have the problems, but nowadays I can't. And that's another thing, So I don't want people to be like, whatever. I'm just letting you know it wasn't a problem. Now, has anybody tried it recently? Like, I don't know. I just know there's one cat that still does it, and he's fine, but he ain't got no Walt Disney's or anything like that in his aquarium either. So, just saying. It's a whole website that auctions coral frags. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know nothing about that then, man. I don't get any of that. Been using Instant Ocean for 20 years. Crud in the bottom, never had an issue. Leave the crud alone. That's what I do. I'm be honest, filter socket. Keep my tank clean. Never clean mine out either. Yeah, it's fine if your mixing bin has smoker lungs. Yeah, man, I don't know. The sludge at the bottom probably won't hurt anything because it is dissolving into the water anyways. Isn't that true? A lot of the old school reefer use Instant Ocean because it's tried and true. It works. If it works, it works. Why? Sometimes it's just not worth jumping on everything that comes out and new, or because people are hyping something up. These people don't even know what you listen. People don't even know what the hell they like in the first place. You don't even know what you're looking for. Oh, it makes clear instantly. You don't even like. Okay, that's what your eye said, but what is it really doing? You don't even know. Nobody. A lot of people don't know what they like, man. They just doing it because they just want to do it. They don't even know what they're looking for. And I'm not being disrespectful, man. I'm just being totally honest. This is how I feel. And a lot of young cats, it's like you. When you're young, you and your team, man, you don't know if you want big booty, no booty, big brain. You don't know nothing. You just hit anything, bro. You just go and hit anything. It don't matter if it's long as it's moving and one. It might even have to move. You still just run up on and talk about how good it. You don't even know how good anything is, man. Most people don't even know how good anything is, man. Just saying, it ain't Friday, but y'all got me on one already. Talking about, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about, man. You ain't know what they talking about, man. You don't know what you like. How you know what you like, man? You ain't even test everything out there. You don't know what you like. Let me know when you get a little bit older what you like. You don't know what you like. Then when you find what you like, it ain't what you like. It's like your taste buds. It changes every 7 years. Sometimes that's why they say most people get the 7-year itch. You know what I'm saying? Then you go looking for something strange for a little piece of change, man, after 7 years, man. So, that's what most people, a lot of people say, man. But, I value my marriage, but I'm just saying, Anyway, man. Anyway, let's see. TDX Flex, what's up, man? Take coming in tomorrow. Rico, what you know about ozone reactors on reef tanks? Okay, here's the thing. It's cheaper to keep her. That's for sure. Especially when you're married, it's cheaper to keep her. Let me say. Okay, so DTX Flex asked a serious question. Ozone. So here's the thing, man. People, listen. Okay, we talked about calcium reactors because a lot of y'all don't know nothing about calcium reactors, right? So we talked about it, been out, now everybody's starting to really, understand how valuable they actually are. It changed your life, man. It'll change your world. Believe that. I'm being dead serious. Why isn't ozone really talked about? Like, why isn't there like a lot of whatever? Boom shakalaka, but why ain't a lot of people talking about it? You know what I mean? You got your certain people that just want to be whatever because they want to be different. So they're gonna talk about it in a way, to try to shed some light on it. Why haven't a lot of us old school reefers, have y'all thought about it? Really, we really don't run it. I mean, why? Like, I mean, what's the real, why? Why does everybody want to do, like, you gonna bring, okay, if that thing was such a whatever, don't you think there'd be a lot more people like would have been running that a long time ago? Like, a lot of our old heads would just be all over it, and somewhere in the books and the archive of us old heads, we would be really pushing it or advertising it, I guess, for you guys. Because it's just really I feel like it's just really, it's really not worth the headache. It's not worth whatever talking about. Now, that's just my opinion. Somebody else might want to feel a certain type of way. ORP meter, like looking at that, you'll know when something is off, like something, like, you're crashing or something like that, because those numbers are going to really, really fluctuate when you're having something. But at the end of the day, I mean, your eyes going to see it too. So why does it really matter to worry about ozone? I mean, if somebody really want to tell me, and like say that I'm messed up in my mind for thinking like that, then that's cool. That's your opinion too. But it's just not really worth talking. It's not worth beating a dead horse or, about this subject, because I think people should just leave that. That's a problem that you don't even need anyway. It's not going to help you in any way as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that's just me, but to each his own. Trident V2 was just what I want. Doubt they will do it. Oh, well, we need to talk about that. So I might do a talk about that here in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, raw dog all day. Yeah, for real. has an order page when I checked it back in November. Oh, really? Okay. Rico, how many stages do you use on your RO system? Well, normally, with the new one, I run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages. 7 stages. Yeah, there's like 7 stages. So yeah, I don't. Yeah. Let's see. Flaskin says ozone tends to be pricey too to get into. Yeah, it is. The smell of ozone bothers me. It's a lot less safe version of carbon and basically functions as a peroxide doser. Yeah, he's right on that. There you go. I mean, for real though. Like it's just not even worth talking. Like I don't like seeing people like. See, it depends on who you watch. See, and then once again, I say I like to be careful about what I say because if I say something, people are gonna go and start doing something and thinking that might be secret sauce or that's going to help them out to be a better reefer. But that's not the case. I'm just saying that's just truly not the case. But anyway, what's going on with the Versa dosing pumps? I don't know what happened. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. What's going on with the Versa? I haven't heard anything. I was gonna get them, but obviously I moved and had to break down the bit. I was gonna do all kinds of stuff, man. I was gonna get a 4-banger, the Versa. But I could still I could still do that. I mean, I could do all kinds of stuff, man. I got all kinds of stuff I'm willing to do. But did something happen with them? Can't find it on the market. You can't find them. See, let me see something, man. Y'all look. Let me see. Chemistry controllers. Auto top off tank controllers, temperature, filtration. We ain't doing no pumps. What it say? Dosing pumps. Containers, accessories. Let's see. Pumps. What kind of pumps are they? Wow, I don't even see none. I see the Kimura F4 Pro Wi-Fi 4-head liquid dosing pump. I don't know anything about those. I looked at them. Hold on. Right here, the Versa right here at Saltwater Aquarium, they got them right here. It say the Versa VX1 dosing pump, single head. They got the single head right here. Wait, hold on. They got the 4, right? Let me click this. They got the 4 right here. The 4 head. Let me click. Oh, they say it's out of stock. Never mind. That one's out of stock. That one is out of stock. Now, the single head's available. No, it ain't. That's out of stock too. Wow. It didn't even say out of stock the first time. It didn't even say out of stock the first time. My bad, dog. I mean, I have no idea. No idea. I couldn't tell you, my man, because that's one thing that I definitely want to get to. Yeah, let me get back over here to the chat. My bad. Ecotech stopped making the Versa. They'll be back soon though. Oh, they stopped making it? Okay, Tom, do you know why? Do you know why they did that? And Flasky is right too about that. That's something that's way more beneficial on a commercial end than it is on a hobbyist end. I like when you got some people on your team that actually has some brains, that actually does some research and had some brains. I gotta love when you got some good, solid people on your team that got some nuggets upstairs. Something that God gave him, 2 cents that God gave him. You gotta love it. But yeah, man. Supposed to be back in stock summer. Been out of stock since last May. Get out of here. Last May? Wow. I heard they will have Versa back by June. Well, I see a lot of people gonna be waiting for them, and as soon as they hit, they're gonna be out of stock again. I see. I'm gonna see that. You know what I can say though? DTX Flex. Hey, you know what? I mean, you can rock with the 6'9", man. You can rock with 6'9". That Kimura is like 6'9" signature. I don't picture you type of dude to rock with 6'9", but I mean, because I ain't never met you, but man, you just said Kimura, like, I picture you rocking the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing, my man. I'm playing with you, bro. Don't get mad at me. You set yourself up for that, man. I had to get you, though. I had to get you, my man. You've been here for a little bit, so I feel like we cool like that. Oh man, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, man. Uh, let's see. About my last two from Livingston. There you go. We were in Austin. Oh, you in Austin? Yeah. Calcium reactors are king. Kept the 2-part. Oh, so yeah. When you have calcium reactors, let me tell you this, because somebody, I don't even know who it was, or how, or what was the topic, or anything like that. When you have a calcium reactor, you still need to have at least two-part on hand. All right. And what I mean by that is, get the bionic calcium and alkalinity 2-part. Get you them gallon jugs and just have it on hand, because when you need to make adjustments, you got to use that to really make some adjustments. Like if you're down or got a big swing. See, calcium reactors ain't made to do big swings. They made to just keep you like this on whatever you choose as your parameters. So let me just a quick tip for this live stream. Quick tip is make sure you understand that. You need to still have 2-part on hand to make minor adjustments or make adjustments, and get yourself back right where you need to be. Okay, so I just thought I'd throw that out there real quick. Tip of the day. And I just said it because keep the 2-part. You got to keep the 2-part. That's what made me think of that black redneck. Hopefully they redesign the Versa. The first few batches were garbage. Hey, Tom, can you enlighten us on that, my man? I did hear some stuff about it, and I kind of was a little shocked that Ecotech came out with, as you say, some garbage Versas. So it's probably a good thing that I never got my hands on the first batch. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it's probably a good thing I never got my hands on, because I was going to get them. Now, I would have been really disappointed, and I would have had to give the business. I'm a big fan of Ecotech. But at the same time, you can't be putting out no garbage, Ecotech. Shame on you. You ain't supposed to do that. Ecotech. Y'all supposed to represent us in this hobby. You supposed to make sure you already got that stuff that's the kinks worked out. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you got all them kinks worked out, man. You got you some testers out here. Get them testers, make them. See, sometimes these testers, man, these testers they just be riding, man. They ain't giving the truth. They ain't giving the whole truth, man. They should have. They knew they should have done that, man. They should have done that, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Yeah, man. So it is what it is on that one. But yeah, that's crazy, man. He said it was straight garbage. Ecotech, if you watch this, get your gang together. We like your stuff, man. But you can't be coming when you come back out. Make sure you come out correct, Ecotech. We love you. But get your game up. Don't ever come back out with some stuff that's bad first round. Man, don't do it. Do it. You better than that. You better than that. You got a name and reputation to keep out here in these streets. You understand? So, yeah, streets are talking. Said it was garbage. I mean, I got a picture right here of a trash can. They said it was garbage. And that makes me sad. What do you mean by, whoa. What do you mean by burnt tips hammy? Oh, somehow flashes don't take care of that. I don't even know what happened. Maybe light is burning them. Oh, okay. So we're talking about some type of coral. Thank you, Hammy's Reef. Okay, so Flash can handle that. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's how this is a great community. This is how it's supposed to run. Smooth. Calcium reactors from two-part transition. Easing into the calcium reactor. X-Jet. You'll love it. I got the calcium reactor for this new tank build. You think I should run a calc reactor? No. DTX, pump your brakes, bro. Pump your brakes. DTX Flex, pump your brakes. Okay? You got to pump your brakes, my man. Because, and reason why I say that, hold on, let me see this. Let me see this. Fall asleep before washing it. Ooh, that's crazy. So a reason why I say that is because you're new to the calcium reactor. I need you to focus on understanding that calcium reactor, understanding how that thing works, understand when you need to make adjustment. Get that down first. Then you can add the cherry on top at a later date. Listen, the tank ain't going nowhere. It'll be just fine. Don't worry about no calc reactor right this second. Would I tell you to get one? Yeah, of course I would. I would say you definitely should get it. That's the unicorn on top. That's the secret sauce of that's like the secret sauce, man. That's a secret sauce to just giving that extra. And not to be funny, you guys already know I got the large calc water mix reactor, the KM 200, the large ice cap. I never got to use it, but I will be using it maybe on this new system. Now I got the large because I had the largest system, but at the end of the day, that's okay. You can have a large, you can have whatever. It just, it's going to be a lot longer. So, you can get the small, the 120, and you can get the medium, the 150. I got the 200, but don't rush it, man. Don't rush it. It's not even necessary. I think what's necessary is understanding how a calcium reactor works. I do water changes for adjusting, but might use two-part just in case my calcium reactor goes down. Well, there you go. Where else am I at? I had to replace 8 of them in 1 year. Hey, what are you talking about? Are we still talking about the Versas? You had to replace 8 in 1 year. Lord have mercy. Ecotag. Listen, Linda, listen. Reef the Sea Forever says, dang. I'd say I probably would have said more than dang. I would have been livid. 8 in 1 year? How is that possible? Guess it was garbage. That's why I went to the trash. Let's see. So Apex dropping some new lights. Excuse me. What happened? He said Apex is dropping some new lights. Oh, Apex in what Apex doing? What kind of lights is Apex doing? Y'all making me, see this. This is why I stay out the loop for a reason. I like to be surprised by you guys. I like you guys be like, Did you hear XYZ's coming out? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did y'all hear? I like to hear y'all feedback. I don't really follow a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to form an opinion right out the gate. Like, I like to go to the show and see. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you want to see me, I'll be in Florida. What? Not this weekend. Next weekend. I'll be in New York this weekend. So next weekend, if y'all want to come hang out, me and the missus, we already got our plane tickets and everything. So I'll see you. I'll see you in Florida if y'all coming. I put that out there for y'all. So let me know once the video's uploaded or whatever. If you watch this far, if you're gonna be at the frag swap, Josh Pork Sandwiches frag swap. I'll be there. I'll come. I'm coming to hang out for a little bit. Just coming to hang out just for a little bit, man. So yeah, I'm coming down. I'm gonna fly down. I was gonna ride down, but the wife is, I was gonna ride the Harley down, and but she ready to fly. And not to be funny, the tickets were so cheap. It's not even funny. Tickets was cheap. It was like not even about $200 for us to do round trip. Go down there and come back. $200. Can't beat that. Well, I could drive for about 30 hours, round trip. I mean, why not fly? It's only 2 hours to fly. So maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes, something like that, but whatever. So yeah. So anyway, where was I at? Apex. Yeah. What's the word on Neptune lights? Yeah, that's where I was at. That's where I was at. Later cherry. That's right. Okay. Moving too fast. Yeah, you gotta pump your brakes, man. You can't move that too fast, man. You can't. I don't know if you're from the streets, man, but if you was from the streets and you got out the streets, you need to go back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what happens when you move too fast. You can't be moving too fast. You gotta pump your brakes a little bit. DTX flex, just a little bit. You'll be all right though. You know what I'm saying? Companies gonna be afraid to send Rico to test products unless they're perfect. No, because ain't nobody perfect. They should have a real person like me on their team to just give it to them raw, straight raw, raw dog, so they can be better at what it is that they want to put out for us. A lot of us like some good products, man, and a lot of us ain't afraid to just say whatever neither, but there's a lot that is afraid to say it. So, it is what it is. They ain't gonna be afraid. I mean, if they are, that's on them. You ain't hurt nobody anyway, but they self eventually anyway, because it's all gonna come out regardless if I say it or somebody else says it. So now the only difference is, I'll be real. Even if I don't like a company for whatever reason, I'm still gonna keep it real about the product. I'm gonna keep it real about the product. There's people I don't like that are in some of the companies. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't got nothing to do with the product though. Like, if the product's good, the product's good. Like, I can care. Like, just because I don't like you doesn't mean I'm gonna talk smack about a product. You get what I'm saying? Like, I might not like the head of Chevy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Chevy guy. I like Chevy. Chevy never done me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the owner of it or something did, but no, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking here. I don't know the owner, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to just talk smack just to talk smack so I can get some views or something. That's off the table. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't want nobody to put no bad paper on me. It's one thing if whatever. I mean, this is a community. I'm just communicating. I'm having a community with y'all, and this is our hobby, and I like to know what's going on. Just saying. Hey, Rico, we got some glue for you to test. You got some glue for me? Hey, the glue's pretty good. You like the Polyblad glue? Yeah, the Polyblad glue ain't bad, man. I mean, I think they put a little extra whatever in there to make it go a little faster, but I think that's what you're talking about, X method. My Versa went down after 3 months. I switched back to my Kimura. See, and that's the thing. Oh yeah, I got to definitely get me another Kimura. My Kimura, the light's starting to go bad on it, so I don't know what that's about. The little whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna get another one of those. Those are good though. I'll tell you what, hands down, I love it. I love that peristaltic dosal pump. But as far as the Kimura Wi-Fi ones, I haven't tested those. I heard mixed reviews on those too. So I have not tested those. Yes, Jim Fry. All right. They're getting into the LED game, trying to cut out competition. So if Apex is getting into the LED game, what they're going to do is cut out Ecotech. So that's where I feel like that's going. So, and I ain't trying to be funny. I feel like there's going to be a complete separation, and I feel like if that's the case, Apex is not going to be compatible, or maybe it will still be compatible, but maybe not compatible with running Ecotech stuff. Maybe. I mean, have you guys thought about that? Because that's kind of crazy. I mean, I know the LED game is big and all, but you getting in, here's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Neptune on lock when it comes to controllers. Okay, sky's the limit. And I'm not riding them neither, because y'all heard what I had to say about that. You know, when it comes to the whole controller fight situation. But what I will say is, they great. I feel like Apex is great. I don't care what anybody else say. That's my opinion. I feel like, and that's why I kind of got mad, you know, and I said what I said. Like, don't worry about nobody else, you know, knocking on your door. You Apex. Like, who cares about another controller? Like, that controller, though, can be for somebody else. And if they don't like it, guess where they coming? They coming to Apex. They're coming to Neptune. You know what I'm saying? That's where they coming. Right or wrong? Come on, let's be real. How many of us buy 2 or 3 things before we get what we want? That always going to happen. Like the control over there, they're going to come over here. You going to go whatever. All I'm saying is Apex hands down, lock. Ecotech, LED game, lock. So you see what I'm saying? Like, so, but if you go with Apex getting into the LED game, I need to see what's going on, man. Because I feel like if they're coming like that, listen, see, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if Neptune Apex is coming like that, getting into the LED game, they gotta come. They're coming with some fire, bro. They gotta come with some fire. How you gonna compete against Radiant? Like, you have to come with some fire. You have to come with some fire. Let me check this chat though. Let me check this out. Keep it 100. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep it 100. I'm looking to get a calcium reactor, but I'm also upgrading 40 to 180 gallons. Nano versus the large ones. Somebody's probably working on that. Thank you guys. That's why the man. Hey, first off, y'all, you better get your butts over there and hit that thumbs up. If you can't hit that thumbs up when you come in my house, get out. Get out. Anyway, sorry I had to get that out because, you know, I feel a certain type of way when y'all don't give me my respect what I deserve. Get over and hit that thumbs up. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Anyway, somebody handle that. That's why you're the man. People love it when it's given straight. I feel like the world, listen, man, things are too. You should always just be straight. What is going to happen by just keeping it real? Somebody don't like you. Somebody mad at you. Somebody going to try to do this behind your back and go tell everybody to go against you. Like, man, come on, man. These are games that people want to play. That's called the bullying method. That don't work over here, man. That don't work at all, man. Listen, get your bond money. That's it, man. Whatever people got. Listen, that's all you got. Listen, that's all. Don't even come at, like, that's how I feel, man. Keep it real. Keep it 100. You ain't got to sugarcoat, and you ain't making everybody be your friend. If they can't take constructive criticism about a product, I mean, people buying it. You spending your money. Like, okay, if Versa came out and it's garbage, well, then it was garbage. The Doser hose was crap. Well, Tom saying, he said the Versa motor is fire. I believe it. Okay? The Doser hose, that's crap. they stop pulling and get clogged up. So all they have to do is go back to the drawing board. They should have had those kinks out. You got a solid motor. You got a solid. I like the way they looked. I'm gonna be honest. I seen when they first were getting ready to come out at the show. I like the way they look. I feel like to slip on the little things like that, those are crucial. You don't slip on stuff like that. You shouldn't. I understand it happens, but you shouldn't. So when it comes to that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Ecotech, step your game up. Come on, bro. You gonna let the hose ruin it? And everybody gotta wait for what, a year for you to come back? Come on, man. But I know when you do come back, I know you're gonna come back better and stronger, and it's gonna be correct. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all did with the Vector L1s, right? You made it right. You know what I'm saying? Now we on the V2s. So, you know, I get it. We got trials and errors. It's cool. But that's what I'm saying about Ecotech, guys. I mean, I don't like when I hear stuff like that, because I feel like they big enough. They shouldn't be doing stuff like that. I get it. That too, like, I feel like, I don't know what they worried about. Like, I wouldn't care who came out with anything. We the man. And represent like the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what, even if I might, you know, if I'm not 100% accurate on whatever, like, it doesn't matter. Whatever happened, happened. I mean, I guess it can matter somewhat, but I'm not like, whatever. I'm not going to bash those guys because I like the company. I think that, you know, whatever. It's just whatever the business aspect was. We're not going to go down the memory lane on this one, but at the same time, you're the man. Like, I feel like you're the man. I don't know how you guys feel about when it comes to Neptunes. I know some of y'all against controllers. I mean, at the end of the day, if I gave you one, I guarantee you use the son of a gun. So, you know, when I hear people say, "Oh, the controller," but if I gave you one, you would be thanking me and you would use it. So at the end of the day, I take that for a grain of salt. I take it with a grain of salt. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, if I handed you $800 controller, you'd be like, you couldn't get home fast enough to hook it up. So that's just how I feel about that. But they the man. Like, who cares who comes out? Now, here's what I'm saying, though. I find it kind of strange, though, they're going to come out with a light. I want to see what this light about to be like, because if they're going to come out in that kind of territory, I feel like they better come correct. They better come out with some fire. They better make something that is going to be real nice. How do you guys feel about that in the comments? Let me know. How do you guys feel about that in the comments? Right. You would use it, right? They need a high quality hose. My Versa been running almost 2 years nonstop, so I can't speak bad on it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nonstop, 2 years. You know, it is what it is, man. You know. Well, that's the first I heard of that. What'd he say? Versa rotor bearings went in 2 of my. Whoa, nah, see, Tom just said, but Tom said that was the first he heard of that. You know, that could be just a small coincidence. That could have been a quality control issue, though, because I haven't heard of that one. You know, myself, I did hear about the hose stuff. You know, you can't. Sometimes you can't just, you know, sometimes you just don't pick the right hose. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, you know, you get a couple bad hoses and that leads to a lot more bad hose, you know. So we all like our hose, you know, the Vector's hose, you know, they I'm just saying, you know, a couple of the hose be leaking and stuff. I mean, what you supposed to do? You got to send her back in and get her exchanged out. You know what I'm saying? What else? I mean, we're talking about aquariums here. I mean, how many hose do we got? We got a lot of hose running around in our aquarium. We got hose for days in our aquarium. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we get leaky hose, broken hose, split hose. I mean, hose that just fell hose. I mean, hey, you know what I mean? It's hard. There's so many different varieties of hose out there too. So, you know, it's like, you know, what are we gonna get? What kind we're gonna get the rigid hose? We're gonna get the polyurethane hose. What kind of hose we get? So I mean, they just got to pick the right one for the Versa pump. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that hose stand up strong and can weather whatever we throw at that hose. You know what I'm saying? As a hose should be. You know, so it's just one of those things, man. You know, when it comes to, you know, finding the right hose for the Versa, that's why the silicone hose. I mean, we got tons of those running around with silicone, you know, all day. The silicone hose. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, solid hoses. I mean, what do you do, man? I'm just saying, it's like, which one do you pick, man? You got the blue hose line, you got the red hose line, you got the silicone hose line, you got the see-through hose line, you got, I mean, flexible hose, rigid hose. I mean, there's so many out there. Like, my mind just boggled. Like, I mean, I've been in the game a long time, and I was just like, is it that many holes to pick from and you know, to pump water through? You know, you got to find the right one, you know, so that you can squirt some water through. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to choose from out here nowadays, man. It's definitely a different game than when I first started. You know, the game is strong now. Then, you know, back then, I mean, you didn't have these many options. I'm just saying, you know, so what all these new equipments that got all these hoses and stuff attached is just unbeknownst to me. Like, wow, you know, it's crazy out here. But the reef stocks are like for real. It's real out here. And for Ecotech to, you know, bring out a solid dude to have some leaky hoses with it, that just that don't make sense. I thought they was the king out here. You know what I'm saying? So they got to step up their game. I understand that's why they in the shadow right now. They could, you know, they had to go back to the drawing board, you know, and fix that. So that's cool. That's cool, Ecotech. That's cool, man. Because I know you're going to come back with something fire. I know you're going to come back with something fire. Yeah. Yeah. Ecotech going to come back with something fire, man. You know, I can't wait to see what kind of hose they come out with for the Versa. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that hose lasts probably 3 to 5 years when they done with it. They're gonna put her through they probably testing right now. That's why it's taking so long. It's gonna be about a year. You know, what y'all say? June or something, y'all said? Still love them Ecotech pumps. Yeah, man. You gotta love Ecotech, man. Ecotech got some good stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up because, you know, it's like an hour already in, and it's like a quarter, like 20 till 1 right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up. But I will say this before I leave, man. Get your thumbs up and stop playing with me, fool. Also, real quick, I really want to hear this Apex more. I want to talk with this Apex though, for real. Like I really want to know about this Apex with this LED lighting. I'm just saying, if they really do that, they're gonna come with some fire. Hey, huh? Oh, my wife came up in here and she heard, you know, Ecotech Versa had some bad problems with the hoses. Yeah, so she put the eyeballs up in here. She seen hoses. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Where they at? You know, but I still got the Versas in the box, brand new. So you ain't hooking back up, huh? He said, I don't love them hoes. That's what Tom said. Tom said he ain't messing with them. He said I went through 8 of them and all the hoses were leaking. That's bad, man. Hopefully you sent them back and then you went and got checked the aquarium out, make sure nothing else happened. You know what I'm saying? They ain't leave nothing behind. You know. Oh, it's too late. Oh, I miss these live streams, man. single head go for 185. A single head what? 185. Oh man. She know I'm talking about reef, man. How do you have a reef tank and ain't got a lot of hose running around? I mean, we got so much water in these hoses. I mean, they just, yeah, you can't have a reef tank without a lot of hose, man. Come on. That's why you got to be good at your job, man, to keep your wife too. You know, you got to be good at your job. Anyway, y'all silly, man. Y'all silly. Ecotech, hope you keep your game up, bro. This is one heck of a aquarium talk, so I guess we'll leave this one up. I don't even know what episode this is. 86, 87, something like that. You keep me do a stream tomorrow. I'll definitely do a stream tomorrow. I plan on doing a stream tomorrow at some point. I'll probably go early too. So I don't know. I'll definitely do a stream tomorrow. I can't. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say, man, y'all better start respecting me, man. Y'all better start respecting me. I better get some more members up in here too. Show that love and support on the member side too. I ain't playing. I don't care, man. Get your little $5.99 out to stop playing with me. Period. Let's see. Hey, Rico, I'm still having issues with brown algae for 3 weeks. Well, listen. Okay. How do you know if you're feeding too much? Well, you're going to test your phosphates and nitrates. You got a lot of, see, that brown stuff ain't even, that's, you know, it is what, yeah, you got to put some respect on my name. You know, I ain't been out of the streets that long. Anyway, yeah. Put some respect on my name for real, fool. For real. No. You obviously you don't, you know, if you're testing your phosphates and nitrates, if you see a lot of algae, hair algae, and all this other stuff, then you probably are feeding too much, man. At the end of the day, there is this brown like algae stuff. Well, if it's reading 0, it's because it's being utilized faster than you can test for it. Here's the thing: you can have hair algae all day in your tank and still read 0. You do realize that, and if you don't, I'm telling you, you can. You can still read 0. You can read 0 because it's being utilized faster than you can test for it. If that makes sense, okay. So if that makes sense, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Your algae doesn't lie to you. Algae has to have a food source. It has to have nutrients. Without nutrients, then what? It burns itself out. You know what I mean? Water changes when it starts to burn itself out, and you're keeping up on water changes and stuff like that. You also got to remember, you can't just keep doing your same 10%, still feeding the same way. You have to be able to cut back your feeding. And if you're not cutting back your feeding, then you need to go ahead and double, triple up in your water changes per week so you can get ahead of the curve, not stay behind it or stay plateaued at the same. So hopefully that helps you out. What I'm saying is cut back your feeding. Your fish honestly don't even need fed every day. There's all kinds of food that's being produced inside the aquarium, pods, whatever else, algae in there for some of the algae eaters, whatever. Now, if you got a meat eater and that's it, well, whatever, you got to feed it. But cut back on it. Do every other day. If you're doing 2 cubes, cut it down to 1 cube. You know, if you're doing 1 cube, cut it down to half a cube every other day. You know what I'm saying? And step up your water changes. Instead of doing 10, you go do 20. Fair point blank. Okay, so that is going to conclude this. Now, when I do come live tomorrow, I do respect you all to put some respect on the king of live streams. I wouldn't say the king of reefing because ain't nobody no king of reefing, man. We all got issues. We all got issues. That's why we sit around for hours and hours and have little powwows. We all slow. We all got issues, man. You got to be a nutbag to be in reefing. So you got to be a couple fries short from your Happy Meal to be on this hobby. But it's a very pleasant and it's a very good hobby. You just got to, it is what it is. I'm just saying. As manual moving algae, if you starve algae and some dies, the dead algae feeds the live algae. That is correct. Flashkin has hit that on the head again. See, this is why I like having a good mod that actually has 2 cents that the man upstairs gave him and can, I said what I said, but he also makes sure that we have a good understanding for the person asking the question. And that is true. So when the dead algae dies, it feeds the live algae. So manual removing as much algae as possible is very key to have a successful beating it. You know what I mean? So anyway, we are 10 minutes past our 1 hour. So I am out this month. If you haven't realized, I have right there, you can go ahead in the description section of all my videos and get to that code to receive your 5% discount for life. Go over there, show them some love, tell them how much you love Rico's Aquariums or how much you hate me. Okay? So don't forget, they're awesome people. They looked out for you. So you can give them smack if you want to. But at the end of the day, they care about the hobby. They care about you. Hey, we all care about you. So unfortunately, even the ones that troll, I still care about you. You know what I'm saying? Just make it a new account. Come back in. That's all. You'll be all right. Your other one's done, though, for life. So you can't get that back. But if you know how to act, you want to come back, join everybody, you can join us. You can join us. And with that being said, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And what else? Anything else that I missed? Flashkin? The Herm? Who else? Tom, did I forget anything? I'm rubbing my eye. I'm sleepy. Y'all got me tired. Did I forget anything? Nothing? X Method? Everybody throwing up the piece? Do I need to iterate anything else? I know it's late. My brain's fried. Okay. Maybe not. All right. Holla!